On Reddit it said broad day might be missing some fingers by the next time you see him. What the hell was going on? On the story we're going to get into, someone actually said we need an end of the year award for the wildest story in the UK drill 2025. Nominations so far, still bricking, Somalia, Dig That situation, and this. And someone said Dig That is the least wild one out of all of these. So a $330 million crypto scam that involves UK rappers is what we're going to get into. So Skyboy, a YouTube channel, put up a video saying Broad Day and Camden Somalis hack $300 million worth of Bitcoin, causing Broad Day to be kidnapped. It was around a week ago that the hack first took place. April 28, 2025, Zach XBT flagged a suspicious transfer involving 3,520 Bitcoin. They're valued at 95,000. This is valued at a $330 million plus transaction. So firstly, an update on this said 2 suspects in the $330 million heist include Nina/Mo, a Somalian who operates a call scam center in Camden, UK, and an accomplice known as Work who assisted with the site/call. They have since deleted their social media accounts. He said 9 hours ago a suspicious transfer was made of this amount. He left the theft address and said shortly after the funds began to be laundered via 6+ instant exchanges, they swapped it for another crypto, causing that crypto XMR to spike 50% because of that large amount going in. So who is the victim in this case? An update said it is confirmed to be a social engineering theft from an elderly individual in the US. After the large amount of money was moved, Zach has said this is how you know it's likely a theft. Long-time Bitcoin holder is a Gemini River Coinbase user. $330 million suddenly moved today and transferred into small increments to instant exchanges, creating hundreds of orders. Gonna lose multiple 7 figures to fees insufficient for a normal person to buy like this. So where do all these kidnap videos come from, and what do rappers even have to do with it? So it come out that Broad Day may have had involvement, we don't know how much, but that he did have association to the gang known as Camden Marley's fraudsters that targeted the elderly crypto whale in a deadly social engineering con, tricking them into giving access to their wallet. No hacking tools, just manipulation, trust, abuse, and psychological tactic. So yeah, word on the streets is that Broad Day has got all this money, $330 million. We don't know how much he got out of it, but people just know that he is up. The numbers going around on how much money he could have made out of this definitely put a massive target on his back. And you got to remember, this is dirty money as well. So any tactics would be used to try and get it off him. Some of this money he wanted to spend, the people are saying he went to buy a watch off a dirt bike known as LB, and his friend Gutter kidnapped Broad Day and held him for ransom, asking for money for him to be released. People are saying on Reddit, why would you go and buy a watch from a gang member from your city after hitting a lick for millions? Dumbass was asking to be kidnapped. Could have just paid more and bought from a legitimate source, especially in LA. Now, who is Gutter? He has associations to DBE, and there is a video on Grime Daily where he's with Young Ads. I believe this is when he was on tour. He shot a video behind the scenes there, but he hasn't put out a lot of music really, but he is associated with DBA and obviously friends with Dirtbike and Young Ads. You may have seen a while back, literally 9 years ago, that D-Block Europe made a song for him called Free Gutter, and you can see on these IG profiles well that it says D-Block Europe.
Whip hard, put the rest in the clamp. Black badge color came in a white, you know they can't fuck with the camp. Niggas are lying, talking about whites when they stay busting off blanks. From I was a teen, serving them fiends, I was gripping on shanks. I'm still pressing B, I put P's in machine. Still sipping lean, tryna put him on T's. Broski spent 1/5, got his neck on freeze. Top floor, the shot had a screaming GG. Gang, GG, yeah. Yeah, and like some wax.
As you can see from this comment, people are putting up that the Marleys have retaliated in response to what's happened to Broad Day already. Someone even said, apparently, also the Marleys kidnapped Gutter, DBE's Marge as well. That's crazy. Another post that picked up traction on TikTok said, why is no one talking about how Gutter's mum's house has been run up on already? But nothing has confirmed this at all. The amount of effort that can be kicked up around this situation cannot even be spoken into words right now. With that much money flowing around the streets to all different gang members, this is a wild story. $330 million running around on the streets, pushed into all different things, and also now a situation where there's a back and forth. It's a situation like no other that we've covered. A lot of these stories is word on the streets, and good sources have started to confirm things on certain platforms, but we do know that Broad Day does mob around in LA, Beverly Hills with large amount of cash to go and buy a watch off other gang members. And obviously him posting up with wads of cash, thick chains and cars, living a high life in LA, he's going to attract evil eye from someone at some point. Guys, leave a like because I will keep you guys posted on this whole situation. There's lots of unanswered questions. Even if Broad Day got a small amount of that 330 million, it's enough to move around LA with guns himself to protect himself from getting kidnapped, or pay people to protect him, or even tap in with the right people with that kind of money around you. So overall, it was an OG Bitcoiner who got wrecked, someone who got in early and made tons of money and was sitting on it, and these guys found a way to finesse it off them. Moving around so much money that was causing other coins to spike. This was a complex situation. The attacker rapidly converted a single portion of Bitcoin into XMR. The move triggered the 50% surge. Once funds were swapped, tracing becomes virtually impossible due to his privacy, and the chance of recovery has dropped significantly after this step. Broad Day, because he's a known rapper and maybe because he spoke the most about this and bragged to certain people about the money or the move, has been in the spotlight for it, but the big dogs in this situation may never be cool. And unfortunately, the elderly people are the perfect targets. For one, they've invested over longer periods. If you know about investing money at all, when you leave it sitting there, it compounds over time. By the time you're in your 60s, 70s, when you have millions stacked up as well, and obviously they're the most vulnerable as well. As you will see from this video I'm about to play, 330 million is a lot, but it's $1 billion problem in America of elderly people being targeted by all different scams over the last year or so.
Americans over 60 lost $2.8 billion to crypto scams in 2024, more than any other age group according to the FBI. The agency received nearly 150,000 crypto-related complaints totaling $9.3 billion in losses, a 66% jump from 2023. Investment scams made up most of it, with ATM fraud and fake crypto businesses also on the rise. The FBI is urging people to verify platforms and report suspicious activity immediately.
Honestly, in this situation though, for a UK case over to America, $330 million is a wild number being thrown around. And someone said, how do you even sleep at night knowing that you stole that much money? And someone said, probably pretty well in the most expensive bed that money can buy. This is all fun and games until the FBI get involved and this stuff gets cracked down as well. Dirty money is never worth it. It comes fast, can be spent fast, and you will never enjoy it the way you can making legitimate money. A lot of people get tempted into doing stuff like this because of the lifestyle, but it's just not worth it. And something that both Broad Day and Gutter have in common, they both do music and have got talent and have said they're going to release songs here and there with snippets, but they're just both not consistent. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of updates around this situation. I'll keep you guys posted on my community chat on Instagram. Anything that doesn't make the channel that you guys need to know will be posted there, so make sure you go join that. It's just a free community chat on my Instagram for updates.